Subconscious mind, personal. Unconscious mind, collective. Subconscious mind, soul. Unconscious mind, spirit. Okay? My life taught me today that when I discuss this concept, I have to start from square one, the very, very beginning, and not make assumptions that people listening are familiar with this, or it will easily make sense to them. Okay? So that's what I'm doing. We are going to talk about governing spirits. We are going to talk about the realm of 8. We are going to talk about archetypal influence, the unconscious mind. How many of you have ever heard of archetypes? How many of you have ever heard of deity? How many of you have ever heard of demons? Angels? Archangels? How many of you have ever heard of mythological creatures? Mythological figures? Okay, this is the realm of 8. Okay, now let's jump back. And let's talk about archetypes for a moment. Let's say you can consider all of the other beings that I mentioned archetypes. If you're familiar, there are many theories at play that detail that human beings play out archetypes. Now, on a higher esoteric level, that same concept applies to my theory of the guiding spirit. Okay? Energetic beings that exist in the realm of 8 are able to influence humanity through the unconscious mind and contribute to our ongoings, our behaviors, our karmic experiences. Human beings are vessels to be used at the will of the gods by way of the unconscious mind. I hope this is making more sense. I realize I had to bring it down a little bit and not make it sound too lofty. But it's the same idea. It's the same idea, my loves. So, when you understand that, as it relates to karma, and you understand that oftentimes karma is playing out on an unconscious level, what does that mean? It means that some of the karmic experiences that we carry so much pain and guilt over was played out through our unconscious mind by our guiding spirit, a being, an entity, a force that is beyond our control. This means that some of the relationships, some of the people that come into your life, some of the circumstances that you attract and have to endure, and most often cause you harm, are literally the result of you playing a role, let's say, on the stage that is a deity or an other energetic spiritual being's story instead of your own. But what's interesting about this is it becomes a symbiotic, synergistic relationship, okay? But at the end of the day, it's kind of scary when you think about it, isn't it? Isn't it? If I can map every single person on this planet's karmic path by way of myth and relate them to a deity or another mythological figure, then what parts of our lives are even our own? It's those moments in between. It's those experiences in between those hallmark, benchmark, traumatic, emotionally influential experiences. It's how we choose to act and react beyond those experiences. It's how we allow those karmic experiences to help us grow, to help us change, to help us alter our own trajectory. It's by making the unconscious conscious, not just the subconscious conscious. It's by mapping these myths. It's by mapping these stories. It's by removing subjugation and no longer placing deity above you. It's by understanding and remembering who you truly are, learning the lessons, making different decisions, breaking through, and breaking away.